Hey guys, and welcome back to Inside Investing, and today we're gonna be buying our first ever S&P 500 ETF share. We've talked about this specific ETF in a lot of previous videos. Also in the video about Warren Buffett, we also discussed the S&P 500 ETF very quick. So in this video, this is gonna be the first ETF from S&P 500 that we are gonna be buying. And we're gonna talk you through, and it's gonna be a tutorial on how to actually buy your first S&P 500 ETF using DEGIRO, which is the broker of our choice. So guys, sit back, relax, and let's go. Okay guys, so the first step is to actually log on to your broker account. In our case, like I mentioned in the intro, we use DEGIRO. So in our case, we went to the DEGIRO website. You can also probably use the app of your broker, but in this case, we use the website. So just go to the website and log in using your username and password. So now that you've logged on to your broker account, you need to go to the market portion of the broker account. In our case, it's in the left top corner. So we press there the market, and then we've entered the S&P 500. In this case, it's directly the first one of Vanguard. So it's the Vanguard SP 500 UCITS ETF, in our case in euros, with this specific ticker. So it's VUSA. So this is the one that we need to buy. So we need to enter the S&P 500 right there, and then we directly select the first one. So guys, if you also want to start investing, please use the link down in the description to start your investment journey today using DEGIRO. We've been using DEGIRO for quite some time now, and we can comfortably say that this is a very easy to use platform, as you will also see today during the video. And if you use the link down in the description, you can start your investment journey today. So please use the link down in the description. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to learn investing, subscribe to get more free investing and finance tips and tricks. We give you easy to follow, straightforward suggestions on how to start investing and improving your portfolio. Like the video if you learned something new today, and comment down below the topics for the next video. Okay guys, so we've selected the S&P 500 ETF that we want to buy, so the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. And then here we see the current share price, which is around 62 euros. In our case now we press the Koop button, which means that we need to buy this ETF. So we press the Koop, the green button in this case. After we've done that, then we see directly on the right, we get sort of a pop-up screen in which we can then put in the details of our order. And then on the left part, we enter the amount of shares that we want to buy. In our case, it's sadly just one for now. And on the right top corner, we can enter our current bid price. So in our case, we went with 62 euros and 60 cents. Which is a little bit above the current price value, but because this is a long-term investment, so it doesn't matter if we buy it for a few cents more or less, because we buy it for a long term. So overall we want this price to go up to 70, 80, 90 and perhaps even 100 euros in a few years. So a few cents don't matter that much for us right now. So therefore we just entered a fair price from our point of view, and then we press this green button in order to confirm our current order. So we've did that. Then we see a very small overview of the current order details, which also says the amount of shares that we want to buy as well as the price. So that's a quick summary of what we're going to buy today. And then we press on the confirmation button right there in blue. After we've done that, then we see that on the right top corner we get a Vanguard S&P 500 notification saying that the order has been executed. So because of the bid price, which we entered was a little bit higher than the current value of the ETF of one share of S&P 500, the order directly was executed, which is fine from our side. So this is just a small pop-up screen that notifies us that this order has been executed. So guys, once again, if you also want to start investing, please use our link down in the description to start investing today using DEGIRO, which you can see during this video is a very easy to use and user-friendly platform to start investing with. So then the next step is we press the order overview screen, as you can see right there on the left, which showed us the current order history, in which we see that we've bought one share of Vanguard S&P 500 for the price like I mentioned before, so the 62 euros and 60 cents. This is a new order, of course, and it happened today. So then the last step is to confirm that indeed we do have the S&P 500 ETF within our portfolio. So this is our current portfolio. So we see the one share of Vanguard All World ETF, so the VWRL, which is the top one. But then below that we see currently also one share of the S&P 500 ETF as well from Vanguard. So this is currently our portfolio, just two small shares with a total value of around 155 euros. We already make a little bit of profit, but of course it's just the start of a probably very long investment journey. But at least we can now confirm that the S&P 500 ETF is also included in our current portfolio. Then quickly looking at the history of these shares, we see that over the last 5 years the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF has increased significantly. So we see there on the left side, around 5 years ago, it has a very low value of around 33 euros. Considering the current price of around 62 euros, that's nearly getting to a double, so 200% return of your investment. So if you would have invested 100 euros back then, you'd buy now, but just holding your portfolio, just holding these shares, you would have around 200 euros, which is a very significant increase without doing that much, right? So you don't need to look at the share price on a daily basis. You don't need to look at which companies are doing good. No, you just bought one share of this S&P 500 ETF, and that's it. That was the only action you need to do to nearly double your money, which is, I think, very significant. So let's see what happens in the future. At least from our side, looking at the past history of this ETF, we're very confident that within the upcoming few months, it's going to increase again. So guys, thanks a lot for watching. We hope you learned something new today. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, because we're going to give you updates on our portfolio on a very frequent basis, which will give you insight on how our portfolio is doing, and perhaps can give you some tips and tricks as well on how to improve your own portfolio. Leave a comment down below for any topics that you want us to cover in the next video, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Let's go.